Hello and welcome to Print and Copy Factory's video training. My name is Micah and I'm going to be walking you through our WYSIWYG editor. Just giving you a quick introduction as to basically what all the buttons do so you are familiar with it when you get to start using it. This set of buttons here, you might have some others, just depends on what installation that you got. You can turn them on and off. I've kind of just whittled this down to the core buttons that we use daily and wanted to give you a quick run through of what each of those do. So start in the upper left, we've got this right here that is the paste as plain text. Now I've already copied some text into my clipboard, so I'm going to then paste with this option on. And you can see it comes out as nothing but pure letters on the page. There's not a paragraph tag, there's not a list, there's not a bold, there's not a header, there's nothing, there's not even line breaks, it's just all text. So if that's what you want, if you want to strip everything off of it, that's a great option. But if you want to bring in some of that formatting, you can use this paste from Word option. And whether you're pasting from Word or from another website or something, this does a really good job, because I use it actually quite often. It does a good job of keeping the formatting, but not going overboard on it. It'll just keep kind of the basics, formatting style, kind of the standard layout. So as you can see, when I paste that in, we've got some real basic bolding and underlining, and then we actually have a list here with a header. So I can insert that and you can see the difference between those two. Okay, so going through the rest of these, we've got our standard justifications. So I can select all of this and say I want you to be centered, I want you to be left, I want you to be right, I want you to be justified. You have all those different options, kind of standard, just basic word processing kind of thing. The next one here is a little bit more advanced. This is a template generator, or template inserter. It allows us to create custom templates you're able to plug into your site at any time. We can do that for maybe button setups or whatever the case is, but that's where you're going to find those. This next one is another custom feature. We put those together that allows you to, in this case, wrap a div or Smarty tags around a selection. So if I want a div to be around this whole thing, I can select everything, say insert div, and now it's wrapped a div around the entire selection. So if you want to do some styling, I know that's a little bit advanced, but that is what that's for. We're going to show you undo real quick, so I want to get rid of that. Moving on here, we've got styles. The style drop-down menu will be custom styles that we designed for you. So you've got a certain color, font size, style combination you like to use a lot in certain places. We can automatically populate that in there for you, so you can just use the drop down and select the one that you want at any time. Click and you're done. All right, the next one you're going to be using a lot. This is our formatting set. This allows me to say I want this to be a paragraph, I want it to be a div, I want it to be one of many headers, a block quote. So it gives you a lot of options. Say right now this is a header 3, but say if you want that actually be a header 2, you can select that, or a header 1, and you can make those changes. So really, really great. This is where you're going to be doing a lot of your formatting, just saying this is a paragraph, this is a header, and so on and so forth. These next two here, you only want to use occasionally if you have just like an occasional, hey, I need this word right here to be just a much bigger font just because I want it to jump out at you for some reason. If you find yourself selecting the entire page and going font family this and font size this for every single page that you do, talk to us. We can just set it up so all of your text is that way, so you don't have to constantly apply it. So I usually don't use these much unless it's a special case where just one word just randomly has to be something different. These next ones, bold, italicize, underline, strike through, kind of your standard word processor. Can select you and your bold, select you and italicize, select you, underline. And you can see I can just double click on a word and then apply those styles to it. Nice and simple. This next one is a horizontal rule. Allows you to insert a line. You can choose either percent or a pixel width horizontally, and then you can give it a height as well. Or you can just insert and you have a line. Really easy. Next one you're going to look at real quick is lists. You can do unordered lists, which is just a set of a list with dots, versus an ordered list, which will actually have a numbering sequence to it, and which you can see right down below here. This indenting will allow you to put just a quick, I believe it's about 30 padding on something, to indent it in. It's really great for lists though. So if you have a list here that you have something nested, you can actually unnest it and nest it back in. Looks like I did that too much. So you can actually use that to move things in and out of a ordered list with nesting. As you saw here, we have undo, which is really nice, and redo if you undid something you didn't want to undo. These certainly do have their limitations, so don't think you can. It doesn't save like 100 states or anything like that. So certainly be gentle and don't expect the world out of that button. It can only do as much as it can. This next one, these are all about linking. So say I want this word right here to link to our Contact Us page for some random reason. I can choose this drop down, and these are all of our page links inside of our website. I can come down here and choose Contact Us, and that is now a link going to Contact Us. Say if I want this next word to link to some external website, I can use this next one, Insert Edit Link. And here I can type in, easiest thing to do is just copy and paste from whatever website you want to go to. But plain and simple, you need to just make sure it's in there properly with a http://. And then we can put in here our google.com, and you'll click on that and go to Google. One option you have here is with Target. If you choose blank, this is probably the most common for an external website. When someone clicks on that link, they will be taken to Google, but they'll be taken in a separate page, separate tab. So it won't make them leave your website. Really preferable when you're doing links to outside sources. One other thing you can do here, you don't have to link to a website. You can actually click on the Browse button and go in here and choose an image or choose a file, say like a PDF or a Word document, and those types of things. So that is how you link to, say, a Word document or something you want people to be able to download from your website. All right, so moving on, this last one is an unlink button. I can either just select the one I want to unlink and hit unlink, or I can actually select multiple and hit unlink. And that just removes those anchor links from your text so that they're not there anymore. You can select a big list of them, get them all gone, and then maybe rebuild them if you need to. All right, next is inserting photos. This just kind of similar to inserting a PDF like I did with that last one. Here you can actually browse, go to button, and then choose an image and insert the image. Maybe not the best place for it, but you get the idea. So that allows you to insert images. The next one is insert galleries. We have a module called a photo gallery, basically a photo gallery module. And if you have photo galleries, this will allow you to select galleries and plug them right into your page. Just easier access to it, so you don't have to remember what the code is. Next one here is special characters. So if you need some odd special character plugged in there somewhere, this allows you to get to them. You can see there's special HTML codes that it requires to do these. You can't just type it in like you would on a normal keyboard. So that allows you access to those. Really nice and handy. The next two are about coloring. So say if I want this up here to be a different text color, I can go in here and select text color, and I've changed the color. I can also go in and I can change the background color. So that allows you to do some pretty ugly looking things here. But if you need just to have something jump out real quick, highlight with yellow or change a color or something like that, it's easy to do. Again, if you find yourself doing it over and over and over again, talk to us. We can just set a style up for you so that you can easily, with one click of a button, replicate that over and over again. Okay, last couple here, you have an HTML button that allows you to see all of your HTML. So if you like getting into the nitty-gritty code, that's where you can get to it. This is an exact one-to-one relationship. So this HTML is exactly what's defining this and exactly what's going to be sent to the page. Personally, I spend a lot of time in here because that's where I'm most comfortable and I know exactly what's going to happen. So depending on where you're most comfortable, that's what you should do. There's a nice little spell check. That's always nice. And also full screen. It will open the screen up and fill up your entire browser window so you can see all of your text a little bit easier and make more better judgment calls that way. So that's basically the WYSIWYG. Those are the buttons, how you use them and what they do. If you have more questions, we do some other videos specifically on editing images and doing styling. So take a look at those as well, and hope you enjoy the video. Thanks.